Got my man Donnie Kelly, Dwight McCown, and Morgan Smith here. Man, exciting to have this here in Texarkana.
Yeah, man. For Texas High to host some type of event like this, and even having Glenn Smith, a Texarkana very own, he's born and raised here, to bring this here. It's pretty big for Texarkana, man.
Yeah, right now we have Mount Pleasant, John Paul playing. There'll be games all day today. Be sure to come out. The #1 ranked team in the nation plays tonight. And there are, like, the #1 team in Louisiana's here. Duncanville tips off at 8:30. Texas High versus Little Rock, Rock Hall at 7. You have Bartsville and Magnolia at 5:30. There's a future NBA player playing for Magnolia right now. Bring the family out. Bring the kids. Come out and watch. But right now we'll switch over to this.
I will say, though, for East Texas, this is really good for East Texas just to come out and see this high-quality type of basketball that you're going to see. Obviously, we have some East Texas teams representing us here with Mount Pleasant, who is, I would say, currently right now the top 5A team out of big school team out of East Texas right now. Coach Chisholm's done a great job with them, and this is really good to see, though.
Yeah, it is exciting here. I'm glad Glenn did this. I saw his HoopFest in Dallas last weekend. Man, it was big time.
It was. They had it at the Dickey's Arena.
LeBron James' son's school, Sierra Canyon, played in it.
You're also bringing in out of Dallas area later on with Faith Family, who is a traditional new power out of Oak Cliff area. Also Lancaster as well. I would say Faith Family is going to be another team that's going to get them down the floor. I kind of have a personal experience playing against that team, that coach, but they're going to be really big, a big 4A team. Right now, two very aggressive defensive teams playing at it. John Paul's really attacking the basket at will right now and imposing their size on Mount Pleasant, who is more of an up-and-down, smaller team, trying to control the pace and tempo. I will say, in order to beat Mount
Pleasant,
they
ain't getting nothing around the rim.
it is a distinct size advantage for John Paul. Distinct size advantage.
Yeah, that Paul kid, number 31, taking the ball out right now. He's now ex's name McNeely. He's 6'8". He's a 6'8" sophomore.
Number 30 right here.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't look 6'8".
According to the roster, he is.
You always got to add a couple inches to your kids. That's
drains the three.
Yeah, but he drained it though.
Again, right now, Mount Pleasant is used to, like I said, they're a team who likes to control and make you speed up, and right now they cannot speed up Jump Paul at all. Jump Paul is just controlling the tempo and
God, number 11 is going to have a ton of blocks. That is Elijah.
Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, good luck with that.
Mount Pleasant's always traditionally had a really good squad, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, for the most part. Yeah, a few years ago, they had like 2 foreigners, foreign exchange students, shall I say.
I was about to say, what? How'd they end up in Mount Pleasant?
But yeah, they were foreign exchange students. They went and played D1 football, basketball somewhere. I wonder how many of these kids are actually football players.
I don't think none of them really play football for Mount Pleasant. I think most of his kids are in the gym with him year-round. Like I said, I know out here usually smaller schools do better. East Texas, but I want to say out of the last 3 years, Coach Chisholm and Mount Pleasant has been to the regional tournament, and they gave Lancaster all they wanted last year. And I think Lancaster at the time was #1 in 5A, and Lancaster got out of there with a 58-56 win.
Is Lancaster playing in this tournament?
Yes, they are.
I saw their bus last night.
I saw Coach Douglas over there. As a matter of fact, I see him across the gym right now, sitting over there. So yes, that's him.
I was talking with Glenn before tip-off. He said they had a nice crowd last night.
That's what he was telling me. He said he was really surprised. And that's awesome. We want this to happen here every year. You know, the first year is always the toughest. But once people see, like, hey, this is something the community loves, everybody will get behind it. And we need these stands full today. Bring your family out.
Again, and for the Texarkana area, the kids, it's something good to see where you're trying to get your game better. You want to see how good you can be, and you see these type level players, and that's where I have to get your game to, and that's what shows you what you need to work on.
Yep.
Coach Chisholm's son pulls up with the jumper right there. Peyton Chisholm. I will say this, just coaching against Coach Chisholm, it can be sometimes it's a false illusion where you're up on them and you don't realize that you're playing into their hands and you're playing to their tempo, and all of a sudden it's an up and down, hectic game, and they're up by 4 or 5 on you. So you have to be careful with that.
John Paul's out of Dallas, correct?
Yes, sir. I believe so. They're starting to speed them up.
I love these quick-paced basketball games. Drano.
Yes, sir.
Kelsey Morris with the 3. Golly, we ain't calling hacks today, are they?
Yeah, I guess not. A little short there.
Nice hustle play by Will Hills.
We do have the officials out of the Mount Pleasant chapter, and these guys will let you play some, which would be good for us fans today.
Jones gets number 11 for the Cardinals, his second 13th foul in the game for Mount Pleasant. Number 0, Erwin Dickens, and number 5.
How tall does it say this Elijah kid is?
They got him at 6'7". He's a senior.
He does look legit 6'7" out there.
I guess I'm so used to seeing Damian play with people so much shorter than him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I actually thought Atlanta had him under height. I thought he was about 6'10" myself, honestly, but.
Out of bounds, possession Cardinals, side out.
Donnie, tell us about the game last night. Texas High game versus Crosby.
Man, Texas High, man, their defense did an outstanding job to be able to hold Crosby down to only 14 points, 3 at the half. Man, the offense just couldn't get it going, man. It sucks because they was inside the 10 at one point. We just couldn't punch it in.
Braylon break the record?
No, I think he ended up with like 50, somewhere under 60 yards.
Elijah's got some hops, I know that. You know what's sad is he should have owned that record, but that cancellation with Arkansas High killed it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that series done, or that was just a 1 year off?
I have a feeling it's done.
Yeah, I think it's done.
We're talking about the Texas High-Arkansas High rivalry. And, you know, in their defense, Arkansas is much smaller than Texas High in student enrollment, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, probably hadn't been a fair matchup in a long time.
I mean, but the matchup between Arkansas High and LE hasn't been equal either. Their enrollment, the Arkansas High enrollment, is so much larger than those two schools also.
Ready?
All right, it's 9-11. John Paul's up. Sorry we hadn't been getting y'all score updates. My bad. It's on the screen. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I know if I was the coach at John Paul right now, and I've had this conversation when you play Mount Pleasant, who traps you, and I look up in the foul count, they have 0. It's almost impossible for them to have 0 fouls right now. But like I said, they will let you play some though, so that's okay. But just make sure it's like that both ways.
Morgan, since you was a former hooper, if you was out here on this court right now, how many would you put up?
I mean, I don't know who told you I was a hooper. There's a difference between a hooper and playing basketball. I play basketball. I tell you, I might walk out of here with a dunk before the game's over with, but I ain't putting up 20 points. Hey, I tell you one thing, I'm going to outscore my man.
Our jump ball, come a little half-court trap, picking up the pressure a little bit. Making it really difficult for Mount Pleasant to throw over them because they are long.
John Paul pushing it up the court. It always takes me a little bit to get back into basketball season, just calling games. It's different. Peyton Chisholm taking to the rack.
Great
nice
change
reverse
of pace.
layup, couldn't get it to go.
Great change of pace. Again, guys, they are relentless. They're going to stay after it.
Edward Wilder with the putback. Airball three-pointers.
The one thing I'm looking forward to is a poster. I'm looking for a poster. That's what I'm looking for.
I say you're going to see those between 4 and 9 o'clock tonight.
That's what I'm looking for.
I hope my camera guys get it. I could use a poster for our TikTok. Our TikTok account needs some views this weekend. 7 minutes left to go in the half. Got Peyton Chisholm at the line. Can't get the first one to go.
So Chisholm dad is the coach?
Yes. Yes, he is. Coach Chisholm has another son, I believe, in 8th grade who is even actually better than Peyton.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Liam McNeely's going to bring it up. Dish it over to Ofri.
30-second timeout. Charge to the card.
Ofri cough.
Be sure to go to the entrance for the Red River HoopFest official gear found at the HoopFest table.
Has Ball Is Life appeared yet?
I don't know. I have a feeling they'll probably be in this afternoon. But be sure you share this stream. We're going to be streaming games all day long. We have the #1 team in the nation here in Duncanville, the #1 team in Louisiana, the #1 team in Arkansas. Obviously, Duncanville's the #1 team in Texas as well. Come out, bring the kids, bring the family. It's going to be a good time. I'll give you all the matchups real quick. You got Lancaster Legacy after this, Parkview Zachary, Faith Family, Tulsa Union. Both of them are highly ranked teams. Barlesville and Magnolia, that's going to be a big one at 5:30. Texas High at Little Rock Hall, it's going to be another big one at 7. And then Duncanville, the #1 team in the nation, plays the #1 team in Louisiana at 8:30 tonight. It's going to be rocking. Be here.
Again, I've told you the tempo has changed. It was 11-3. Mount Pleasant has picked up the tempo, and they are starting to take control right now.
Elijah Morris with the and one, heading to the line. Looking to give his team a lead. 6:34 left to go in the half.
Charge gets number 3 is first. 15 foul.
Now, according to these rosters, as far as the heights, it appears that Mount Pleasant's undersized compared to this other team, compared to John Paul.
Not when you look out there.
Height-wise, but they are the quicker team, and I will take quickness over size any day of the week.
We're not calling over the backs tonight. That's fine. Fine with me.
That's gonna help you. That's gonna help you get your poster tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, Elijah with another big block.
We got a fan complaining about the foul count.
I mean, well, this is a Mount Pleasant officiating crew.
Yep, and I've always understood that when I played against Mount Pleasant.
Into the game for the Cardinals, number 1 is Nathan Davis, number 21 is game 1.
That's 5 points for Peyton Chisholm.
Jones, number 24.
Make it 6.
I believe that makes him the high point right now for Mount Pleasant. Maybe even the game.
Again, one of the basketball things, Coach Chisholm, he will continue to change defenses. He'll go to a 1-2-2. He'll go to a 2-3 trap at times. He'll go to a run and jump. He's going to continue to keep you off pace, off pitching.
That's a mismatch there. That's really going to.
Yeah, they finally called a foul on Mount Pleasant.
Hey.
Probably the.
Foul charged against Tigers, number 2. This is first.
I see Coach Stanford in the house today. His dad.
Yeah, his dad and his son.
Yeah. Elijah to the rack, couldn't get it to go. No foul called. Oh.
Goodness.
Foul on the floor.
Will Hills went down hard.
That is one thing about coaching big post players. They do not get the benefit of the calls. Number 11 was hammered right there as he tried to go up and dunk.
5:39 left to go in the half.
At the line, number 1, Will Hills.
Will Hills sent to the line. First one's good. That's his first point of the night. Second one's good.
They're going to double the post when they get it back in there. They switch back to man-to-man defense.
That's good
Nice
defense
steal.
there.
Out of bounds, possession Cardinals, side out.
I would say John Paul's been on about a 6-minute scoring drought right now.
5:03 left to go in the half.
Enter the game for the Cardinals, number 21, Gabe Warren. Foul on the floor. Foul charge against Tigers, number 10 is first, 17 foul.
Of course, I haven't been in the Texas High Gym in a while. They've done some remakes to it. Got some nice little artwork put up right now. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, they partnered with Digital Effects.
Looks good.
Do all their wraps all over the school, or at least the athletic department. It looks really good. Shout out Digital Effects on that. But you know one thing, Stanford's going to have some nice facilities. They're going to make it look nice.
Bucket.
Elijah with another rebound.
Great transition defense by Mount Pleasant. Great transition getting back. Those guys sprinted back.
In the game for the Tigers, number 0, Urban Nichols, number 23 is Reggie Mercer.
John Paul had the numbers, and Mount Pleasant got back, caused a turnover.
Football update. Baylor is up on Oklahoma State, 14-3, 13 left to go in the first half. John Paul with the rebound, 4:06 left to go in this half, 18-11 ball game. Nice jumper, couldn't get it to go. That's going to be Kelsey Morris pushing.
Good pull up. Good mid-range pull
Nice
up.
finish.
Stepping on number 10, Kelsey Morris.
Great job, Mount Pleasant pushing the post player out to the three-point line. He could not get to his spot where he wanted to.
That was a nice shot.
Oh, nice shot. Really nice shot. Great finish by R.J. Jones. 6'4" junior.
Running a little dribble drive action right there. That was pretty good. He just missed it.
Number 15, Drew Portner. For the Tigers, Will Hill.
Who do y'all have tonight? Georgia or Alabama?
I'm going Georgia.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Alabama.
Yeah, I'm going Alabama myself.
Show the money where your mouth is. Anybody? I wasn't joking.
I still got Christmas shopping to get done. Not that confident in that pick.
Good finish there by Reggie Webster.
Right now, everything is a difficult grind for John Paul to even score. I mean, everything is contested. It is tough for those guys.
Yeah, when you watch these teams walk out here, I would have never thought that Mount Pleasant would be up by 8 with 2.5 minutes left to go in the half.
I look at those. I kind of equate Mount Pleasant to like quicksand. You don't realize how deep you're in it until it's too late.
Yeah,
it's just putting something on you.
I mean, there's nothing easy.
Nope.
Like even that shot right there was contested by 2 people.
Correct. Really good coaching by Coach Chisholm. I'm not saying he's an underrated coach because he's out in East Texas, but people don't really know who he is. He's a really, really good coach, and he does a great job.
I'd always hear how good Mount Pleasant was, and it was always odd to me. Like, you know, it just seems like an odd place to have a really good basketball team.
Well, it helps too. He's a hometown guy. He's from there, and Coach Barkley, who used to be a head coach as well. And those guys got some good basketball minds, and they're just relentless.
Yeah. But just deep in East Texas, just doesn't sound like a basketball area. You know what I mean? But they are always good.
Always good. And they don't win the eyeball test. They're not really tall. They just once the ball tips, if it's a loose ball, they're gonna get that loose ball 9 out of 10 times. I remember last year when they played Lancaster and people were saying it was gonna be a blowout. I was like, I'm telling you right now, the game will be a competitive game.
Gabe Williams makes the first one. 2:02 left to go in this half.
In the game for the Tigers,
brings the lead to 5 points for Mount Pleasant. I keep wanting to say John Paul's leading.
And they very well could win, but I will tell you what, when they walk out this gym, they know they've been in a dogfight. Mount Pleasant is physical.
Great rebound right there by Will Hills. So the A&M head coach was here yesterday. That's what I was hearing.
5-second violation.
Texas A&M head coach was here?
Yeah.
Which one, football coach or
no, basketball coach.
Buzz Williams?
Yeah.
Who is he have? He's recruiting down here?
I don't know. I just heard he was here.
I mean, obviously you can throw a rock at so many teams down here with high quality players. So
College Station A&M or
College Station A&M.
Oh yeah, we got Coach Wall sitting right here.
Nice and one. Nice and one. Who is that? Gabe Warren going back to the line again. He can bring this to a 2-point ball game.
For the Tigers, 14 foul. Warren at the line for continuation.
Donnie, I heard Tyson Jimerson called into the show Thursday.
He did.
That's what he was telling me.
Yeah.
You can use the mute button on him whenever you want.
Maybe I should have last Thursday.
Out of bounds, possession, Tigers, full court. In the game for the Tigers, number 11, Peyton Chisholm.
Maybe we'll see one. No.
Good.
1-1. Good
Yeah. That is how you draw fouls right there.
Finish.
Using your body, great finish. Kelsey Morris tried to get out of the way. He was too committed.
Jones at the line for the continuation.
Very good competitive game right now.
.105 left to go in the half. And we got a
So
tie
it's
ball
all
game.
tied up.
In the game for the Cardinals, number 5, Miles Archibald.
Look like John Paul's going to extend their defense full court. Half court trap. got so much length out there in the half-court trap.
Pulls it up.
Got it.
R.J. Jones.
R.J. Jones with another three. John Paul with the lead, 25-22.
Great run by John Paul.
Possession. 1 minute remaining.
Forty seconds.
Good lead pass.
It was.
Great block.
It was a hell of a block.
Another good block.
Yeah.
Another block for Warren.
Oh, good
Good
hands.
steal.
Great hands.
Good steal by Morris.
He's pulling up for the three. Oh, good hesitation.
Should have.
He is so good at drawing contact.
14 seconds left to go in this half. 25-22. John Paul.
Cardinals number 30, his second 18 foul. At the line, number 11, Ben Chisholm.
We got Wilder and Morris checking in from Mount Pleasant.
I feel like Morris has been there forever, just like Peyton, because I've played those guys the last few years. They were freshmen up on varsity.
One-point ball
Turnover.
game. Another turnover. 8 seconds left.
Great contest.
Got it.
Great man.
Go.
Long finish.
Number 5.
That's Edward Wilder with the finish. And going in at halftime, 26-25, Mount Pleasant.
Tuckers with the lead.
Providing excellent customer service while keeping everyone safe is a top priority here at State Bank. We are making your banking experience safer and easier with our new curbside banking program. Almost anything you need to do inside the branch can now be accomplished with curbside banking. Need to open an account, pick up a debit card, or hands-on help with mobile banking? Just pull into a designated curbside spot, call the number on the sign, and a State Bank team member will come assist you quickly. We are excited to bring you this convenience and are thankful to serve you. Your family, your bank, State Bank.
Once again, a very, very request for the Tigers and the Cardinals.
All right, we are back. John Paul came back with the no, Mount Pleasant ended with the lead. I'm sorry, 26-25 Mount Pleasant. I forgot about that late one.
Oh, over the back.
All right, we got an over the back call for the first time. It's going to be on Liam, the very suspect 6'8" player. I wish I could just make up my height.
Grow a few inches.
I was going to give him 6'6". That's what I was thinking, 6'6". 5.5, 6'6". Little dribble drive action.
Elijah looks taller than him.
Johnny Collins under possession. Cardinals, full court.
Coach Chisholm changing defense again.
Once again, if you're just now tuning in, come out to, what is this called? Tiger
Center.
Texas High. Gonna have basketball going on all day. The number 1 ranked team in the nation plays at 8:30 here tonight. The number 1 team in Arkansas is here. Number 1 team in Oklahoma. Number 1 team in Louisiana.
A traditional power in Lancaster up next.
Yep. I've noticed, because I passed them on the interstate last night. I know it's going to sound weird, but their transportation, they didn't take a charter bus, but they have the nicest school bus I think I've ever seen.
I will say one of the misconceptions about those schools down off that 35 corridor, those schools, that is a very, very well middle-class area, very nice area. Cause I know that personally, but I guess because I have family that stay over there and go to school over there. They have nice facilities. Now Pleasant trying to pick up the pressure a little bit.
Elijah's going to dunk it. Maybe not.
They are just trying to impose their size on Mount Pleasant.
I've gotten so used to watching Damien play.
Yeah, because he would have punched that one there.
Oh, yeah.
My kid, Savundrick Henry, would have dunked that off vertical, too, right there if he was still here.
Hey, let me ask you this. Let's say Damien was a senior this year. Would Atlanta have played in this? You know, as a group, I don't think they could have competed, but people would have showed up to watch him.
Yes.
I mean, I think he could have matched him up like with an Ashdown or a Calvert like he had right there with MJ Thomas. They would have been a pretty good matchup for him. For the size of their school. Great look. He just wasn't looking for the ball. Great look by the point guard, Coach Chisholm. Peyton Chisholm, I'm sorry.
In the game for the Tigers, number 0, Irving Mickens.
This game will get interesting to see with the foul count, how it looks in the fourth quarter. See how much pressure Mount Pleasant can apply.
That was a nice move.
It was.
And finish.
Soft touch.
And finish. The 6'8" player, Liam McNeely.
McNeely will count foul as charged against number 5.
John Paul is making a concerted effort to just pound the ball in the paint this half right now.
McNeely at the line for the continuation.
+1.
5:22 left to go in the third.
Great pass.
And one.
I know John Paul's imposing the will, but guys, whoever's in this 15-5A district of Mount Pleasant, good luck playing with those guys.
Yeah. So Dwight, like a John Paul private school in Dallas, who are they going to play typically?
I want to say it's oh my gosh, I'm blank right now on the school with the lefty on the New York Knicks. They were always Plano Preston was a traditional power in private school who are always with elite players. I don't know what classification that is for them, but I know that's one of the traditional powers in private school.
Now, the private schools in Texas have their own little
taps. They play in taps.
Okay.
Yes. You have taps. You also have, I think the school we have Legacy. They might play in TCAL. So it's a couple different organizations you have. But taps is the bigger one.
Game
finish.
point to the bank for
And they are some really good private school teams, especially out of the Houston and Dallas area. Yeah, he rolled him out of bounds. Good call.
I would say this, Morgan. If Damian Collins was playing right now, we probably would have seen at least 5 dunks by now.
Yes, we would have.
It's getting chippy out there. Number 11 and number 1 from Mount Pleasant.
I don't know if I want any problem with 11. might avoid that if I was Will Hills.
Foul on the floor.
I gonna take him.
Foul starts.
4:24 left to go in the third.
I will say, I would not, as physical as this game's been, I'm surprised they made that call. That was just incidental contact. He failed.
I think it's two different games being called for the first half and second half.
Correct.
I thought he was about to tech him right there. That's why I stopped.
Great body control. Just couldn't finish over the trees.
Foul on the floor.
Yeah, they're calling everything second half.
Yes.
And that was my point. Is going to the fourth quarter, what would a foul count look like? And that's going to dictate this game. Because right now they are tightening it up.
Want to give a shout out to Nike and Body Armor for sponsoring this tournament. And I know there's one more. Donnie, what is it? Maybe it's Nike and Body Armor.
Yeah, I believe that's what. I believe that's it.
Down on the floor, charge to the
Well,
Tigers.
we'll let Glenn Smith worry about that. Appreciate you, Glenn Smith, for bringing this here. Main sponsor of this is going to be Express Personnel here in Texarkana. Phone Pros, TXK Marketing. Shipped in a little bit. Don't go anywhere else to get your phone fixed other than Phone Pros. Need y'all breaking y'all's phones and bringing them over there. How Derek Keener going to be on there the other day talking about where do I get my phone fixed?
Is that what he said?
Yeah, I didn't even message him. Well, you got to be kidding me.
Only him would say something like that.
He probably knew I was going to see it. All right, let us know where you're watching from in the comments. See if Mr. Sanders is watching. Thought you'd be working today. Probably sitting out there under a shade, under a shade tree.
Oh, great hustle. Great finish.
Good finish.
They have switched up back to that 1-2-2 extended half-court trap, and it is really hard. There's not a lot of passing lanes from Mount Pleasant.
3:40 left to go in the half.
Oh, great move. Just
What a
that
great
finish.
move.
It's a $100 move with a finish.
Into the game for the Tigers, number 10, Kelsey Morris.
Once again, come out. We'll have games going all day long. Number 1 team in the nation plays at 8:30.
A must see, must see.
Line by number 11, Peyton Chisholm.
Peyton Chisholm with the sneaky play off the back, laying it up.
Tyson, why don't you come to Texarkana? I talked to Tyson for a little bit last night, man. I miss that dude. If we ever hit it really big, I'm going to hire him to hang out.
Great finish by Peyton Chisholm.
Hey man, this Chisholm kid is pretty good, man.
Yeah, he is.
He plays with a great pace. Oh, he got hammered. Wow.
I have to agree with his mom behind us. That was a foul. Assuming that's his mom.
Oh, good hands.
Out of bounds possession. Tigers baseline.
I'm just making an observation, not saying much, but I do. Mount Pleasant has 7 total team fouls in 3 quarters of basketball. That's impressive. Oh, that makes 8.
Foul charge gets number 23 for the Tigers, his first 13 foul. Cardinals possession, full court.
Who is this guy? That's the voice of this place. Well, it's like he's straight out of a.
He sound like Barry White.
Yeah, 1990s Barry White or something.
Oh, I thought he got away with the travel there.
All right, Dwight, you're gonna have to educate me just a tad. I thought I knew this rule, but evidently I don't. Does the ball have to pass half court or the body? Because I've seen three times.
You have to have all three, both feet in the ball. So you can have 2 feet, but the ball's still across. You can still go backwards.
Okay.
You have to have both feet in the ball.
Because I've seen feet go past this line 3 different times now.
Correct. You have to have all 3 across to establish.
Okay.
That's the one rule a lot of people just don't really know. It's understandable.
I thought once you're past it, if you stepped on it, it's backcourt.
Yeah, no, sir. You have to have all 3.
I see the Tiger King just entered the building. Billy Lavender. I saw a picture of him in an ambulance last night. He got sick or something.
When you said Tiger King, I was thinking about the Netflix series.
If y'all are watching, you're not from here. Billy Lavender's a big Tiger fan. .142 left to go in the third.
That is a difficult pass to get over. I'm on floor level watching that pass. That's tough.
Hey, man, we got a Calvin Walker watching from Florida.
Florida in the house. I like Florida. Calvin, let me give you the teams they're going to be playing today. Up next, we got Lancaster and Legacy. After that, Parkview Zachary, Family Faith, Tulsa Union. I think Tulsa's the #1 ranked team in Oklahoma. Bartlesville versus Magnolia. Magnolia has a player that's committed to Arkansas, and they're the #1 ranked team, or the top team in Arkansas.
The Ford kid. I don't know his last name's Ford.
Texas High is going to play Little Rock Hall at 7, and then #1 ranked Duncanville takes on the #1 ranked team in Louisiana. I'm not sure where they're nationally ranked. Carver.
I know Bartlesville has a really talented player too, who is I heard he's got a chance to go play pro in a few years when he comes out as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing him play for Bartlesville.
Hey, so I went to the Allen Iverson Classic last spring. I know you've heard the story 100 times, but all those dudes that were there, we're getting to watch them play on national. Like that kid from that's playing at Duke right now. I can't think of his name. Who's that kid at Duke? The really
Post
good
player. I don't know his name, but I know you're talking about.
Yeah, him and that Czech guy was there that's playing in Gonzaga. Damien was playing against him. It's kind of cool to see them kind of doing their thing right now. Did Gonzaga upset Duke?
Was that the one
or was
where
that somebody else?
Duke beat
Was it a young boy you seen?
Huh?
What celebrity did you say? Was it a young boy?
NLE Chopper.
Oh, okay.
Hey, and I just NLE Chopper tried to take my seats and said no, sir. But I was sitting, I don't know, let's say Allen Iverson was sitting in front of me. And then the next night, I was first row, and that's the one when NLE tried to take my seat. And I was like, nah, Playboy. As long as you ain't NBA young boy, you ain't getting a seat. I don't want those problems.
Right now, John Paul is imposing their size and just this half-court trap on Mount Pleasant.
Hey, but there was a bunch of celebrities there.
Yeah.
Real talk. And there was like 16 NBA teams. That's something I'd like to go to every year. I think I'm going to start going to the McDonald's All-American game every year, too.
That'd be pretty fun to go see.
Yeah. I mean,
Is it always in the same location or they?
No.
They move it.
The Iverson one will be in Memphis next year, I believe. But then after that, it'll move.
Cardinals, number 24, his first 16 foul.
But it would have been cool, the McDonald's High School All-American game, that would have been played in Houston. That would have been awesome, but I do plan on going up and watching one of Damien's home games at Kentucky. And there's a ticket out there that I really, really, really want to get. I don't know why I want it so bad, but I want to go to the last Duke-UNC game with Coach K.
Oh, I got you.
That'll be the last game of the year.
I can only imagine what those prices are going to look like for that
it'll
ticket.
probably be harder to get that than a Super Bowl ticket.
It probably will be hard.
Yeah.
It's probably already sold out.
Well, they do this thing for that particular game. Obviously, if you have season tickets, you get them, but they do this lottery system for that. So you can buy them, trust me, but the kids, they'll probably start camping out a week before that game.
They are just pounding the ball in the paint.
John Paul up 49-38 at the end of the third.
I believe the size is now taking an advantage now.
I would say yes. You can say it was a concerted effort at halftime to force feed the ball in the paint, and they are doing that.
Gabe Warren, John Paul, 15 points. R.J. Jones, 15 points. Liam McNeely, 13 points. And your scoring leaders. I want to give a shout out to the Game Day crew. They were scattered out across East Texas last night covering football. We're here at 9 a.m. this morning setting up. I want to give a big shout out to our producer, Killer Cam Sullivan.
Killer Cam.
Surprised he ain't dressed in his jumpsuit today. Maybe he's going to put it on later. He's got the Grinch edition. He's got the Grinch edition big pressure jumpsuit.
I'm sure Big Pressure will be here later on.
I hope so.
He's in Waynesboro right now with the LA basketball.
Okay.
Marcus Burns just hit me up. I told him to pull up.
Yeah, I saw Marcus last night, man. Glad to see him come out.
I'm surprised he texts you back. It usually takes him about 5 hours to return
I don't even text him anymore. he actually texts me. He was needing something. That's what it was.
Landon immediately texts you back.
Landon will.
Text you back. Marcus, it takes about 8 hours to text you back.
That's weird. R.J. Jones. Who?
Very impressed with what John Paul's done this second half. The adjustments they've made right now. And like it's taking its toll because Mount Pleasant actually looks really tired.
Man, getting to the rack. Peyton Chisholm going up against a 6'8" man.
That's pretty big for the kid to be only 5'9".
If he played for John Paul, he'd be 6'2".
Time out on the floor.
John Paul does NBA rules. I like it.
Time out charged to the Cardinals.
You ever watch Blue Chips? They go by those rules.
So speaking of Marcus and Landon, we have Nick Martin down at Oklahoma State. He's an inspiring rapper right now.
You're kidding me.
I'm not.
Oh God, I'm gonna make fun of him so bad.
But
get me some video.
I got some music on my phone.
Oh, you gotta send it to me.
Yeah.
Is it any good?
Surprisingly, some of it is.
All right.
He sound like a mixture of Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole.
You tell him worry about football.
That's impressive.
I thought he wanted to be a meteorologist.
Hey, I don't know.
Hey, he told me that one time, but I didn't know whether to laugh or take him serious.
But he's making music now.
All right, well, update on that game. Nick Martin plays for Oklahoma State. They are still down 14-3 with 11:07 left to go in the second.
Just happy he come out of his shell in 8th and 9th grade. You could barely get Nick to say a word. And that's really impressive that he's rapping now. So
Since we started Game Day, it's no secret. He was my favorite football player. Still is.
Yeah, see, I call him Dream now. That's what I call him Dream.
Huh.
But there's a reason why, though.
Oh, nice move. Wow. Hey, real talk, this dude can ball. What's his name? Liam McNeely? I know I'm making fun of him saying he's 6'8", but he's a good basketball player.
Yeah, he should be upset because he had number 1 on his back and did not get the ball.
And he may be 6'8". I'm just messing.
I don't think he's 6'8". But he had that kid posted up and he did not get the ball.
His mom is upset. She wants a foul.
R.J. Jones, deep three.
Bounce his way.
Thanks, so that's going to give R.J. Jones the scoring lead, 18 points.
Man, went to a 2-3 zone. Trying to slow the pace down with a 15-point lead. Great defense. They built a wall. All these guys can handle the ball well for jump ball too.
Yeah.
Jimmy Bourne for 2.
So give him 17. Snowbird at the other
Great
end.
hands, number 1. Great hands.
Now Pleasant's kind of giving up at this point, it looks like.
I just realized we haven't seen that one dunk yet.
Saw a dunk at halftime.
Oh, thought he got away with the travel.
Donnie, if that's the only reason you showed up, show back up at 6. Liam doesn't like the call.
I kind of tend to agree with him on that. I thought Peyton Chisholm kind of created the contact. He went straight up and down.
Peyton Chisholm at the line. 2 shots.
I agree, Mom.
Well, he missed the first one.
In the game for the time.
We always say the ball don't lie.
.536 left to go in the game.
23, Reggie Webster.
We still don't have three team fouls. I keep harping on that, but the jump ball parents are letting it be known right now. Great footwork, good hands. I actually kind of disagree with that call because that was a clean strip.
Number 2.
I'd hate to be a referee.
14.
I did it in college. It's the worst job I ever had in my life.
Yeah.
I did it for 2 years.
Yeah, sometimes it gets hard.
That's why I didn't hammer the officials too much when I coached. I understand it's not easy.
In the game for the Cardinals, number 15, Drew Fortner.
Looking forward to this next game with Legacy. I think they're a newer school out of the Houston area, I believe, prep school. Coach Douglas with Lancaster. Coach Douglas is a big-time coach out of Texas who's been doing it for a long time. Great anticipation. Got away with a carry there, I thought.
Donnie, you sure don't talk a lot.
Hey, I'm just enjoying the game. Getting geared up a little bit. I'm waiting for Killer Cam to hit me with a verse or something. Get me going.
Cam talks about it. He ain't about it.
Cam having a rough year though, knowing his Who Dat Saints is not doing very well.
You know, he always seems to just pick losers. I don't know what the deal is.
But hey, Cam, one loser that I think he's referring to is Arkansas, which Arkansas beat his team, which is Texas.
First off, Donnie's a Miami fan.
Yes.
All right, so let's just stop with the jokes.
hey, my team is above 500 by 2 games.
They're playing a joke schedule.
we played Bama.
You played Bama. That's it.
Don't worry about it, hey, because we hiring a new good coach.
Y'all are always about to hire somebody. Y'all are trash.
Next few days, pay attention.
Ain't nobody going to Miami. They might as well hire you.
They would. They
you
should.
You got to be like, oh man, I was so good in NCAA on PlayStation. y'all should hire me.
Hey, I got to every recruit.
Well, I could recruit like something nobody else on NCAA.
Absolutely.
But look forward to Miami hiring Mario Cristobal from Oregon to be the next head coach.
He's a alum of Miami,
yes,
right?
Yes, he is, and a native.
Man, I'll be honest. I think Miami's run's over down there forever.
No, it's never over.
It's over
It's
forever.
over. It's not over.
When you have to drive an hour just to watch your team play,
it's not over. It's not over.
I mean, it's not even
Great
a
crossover.
it's not even a school anymore.
Hey, Brandon Morgan, I want that smoke at halftime.
Brandon, I'm telling you right now, I got $1,000 that he ain't gonna beat me in one-on-one.
Hey, he don't want that smoke. I'll spot him some points.
I bet you. All right, bet. Come on then. You better hope I run out of gas. That's the only thing you're gonna need. And I will run out of gas. But it ain't gonna look good, Brandon. I'm just gonna back him down. I ain't got to break his ankles to beat him. I just got to back him down a little bit.
Good look. Yep, I would say they've imposed their will enough.
That's 15 of the night for Liam.
Kind of beat the fight out of Mount Pleasant right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Golly, it's a 22-point ball game.
Yes, they are efficient.
Got away from them quick because Mount Pleasant was up by 8 at one point.
Yeah, they've held to 17 points this half. It was 26-25 at half.
What do you say to your team after a game like this?
We play a team that's good right here. You just kind of got so you got to tip your hat to them. They just impose their size and will. Sometimes it's just not your day. Basketball, one of those things where sometimes it's just not your day. And funny thing is, you could play that team the next week, and all of a sudden your shots fall and theirs not, and you can be up by 20. It's just kind of how that goes sometimes.
Yeah, Brandon, there is some footage of me out there dunking.
Hey,
But it was 20 years ago.
his mom confirmed it though, so I
don't know why y'all think I'd lie about that. I mean, it ain't like that's some great feat. I mean, I know you ain't never been able to dunk on him, but
Man, give me a ball right now. I get hung, but they'll give you
there ain't no
trajectory.
way. There ain't no
They'll give you
way.
trajectory of the fact
There
that I
ain't
could.
no way. There ain't no way you could.
Right now, I get a Sprite commercial right now.
We're gonna. All right, when this game's over, we're gonna go out here. I'm gonna give you a ball.
Hey, right now.
That ball's not gonna. You might throw the ball at the rim. You ain't getting hung.
Hey, right.
Somebody bet me a couple years ago that I couldn't touch the net. This is the dumbest bet ever.
Oh, yeah, that's easy money right there.
Yeah.
Number 24 is lighting it up.
It is.
What is his name?
Back up to leading
RJ
score,
Jones.
24 points.
And it's been an efficient 24 points, too, knocking it down. Attacking the basket, shooting a lot of mid-range. I know it don't look great, but the mid-range, they are really hitting a lot of mid-range shots on them.
Liam pulls it. He said he wants it. 24 for him. No, it's 18 for him. Sorry.
I mean, they're putting on the clinic this second half.
Hey, Liam's a pretty good basketball player. I know
is.
we were kind of clowning early, but he can play. Hey, Elijah's back in.
Yeah, they've been doing this with him on the bench when he got that questionable foul call, and they're shooting another one. Bucket.
I wonder how many of these kids that have offers.
Thought you'd have to know all this, Donnie.
I'm sure. What's 30?
I'm going to dunk.
McNeely.
Hey!
See, that remind me of myself.
I'm on a 6-foot goal.
That remind me of myself.
On one of them, what's that toy brand called? Fisher Price goals.
Now, I will say this. If they had a goal about 8.5 right now, I'll give y'all a Vince Carter showing right now.
No, you wouldn't. You're wearing boots. Oh. You got your –
They had the boots,
what kind of shorts are these?
shorts.
No, dog. No. They were Jams. You remember Jams? Donnie, where you get them from?
Hey, I got these from Buckle.
Hey, what's that brand I used to make fun of you for, Cam? What's that? It looks like he's wearing some. It looks like he went and bought some of them dressed up cowboy jeans, and then cut them off at the knee.
That rolls up because I'm sitting here. I gotta show these 6 legs off, Morgan.
I don't know about all that.
timeout, 71-45. Chicago Cardinals with the lead. Tigers possession, 1:53 remaining.
Backups are in for John Paul.
Got 150 left to go in this one.
Basketball count, foul is charged against number 35. His first 19 foul.
Yeah, I guess God did correct me. It's 21-6. Baylor, I didn't update my live thing. I didn't know it paused when I went away from it. Shout out to YouTube TV. Baylor went to kick a field goal, and it was blocked.
What quarter they in?
Second. What do y'all think the lowest, or it's halftime now, what do y'all think the lowest percentage play is? Recovering an onside kick or blocking a field goal?
I say blocking the field goal because onside kick, the ball has the bounces.
I don't know. I'm just asking.
I would think it's blocking a field goal. You just don't see it.
Now, I do have a question since we all old enough to know who these guys are. Did anyone of y'all watch the versus battle between Bone Thugs and Harmony and 3-6 Mafia?
Hold on. There was a versus battle between Bone Thugs and Harmony and 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah, just like a few days ago.
Well, there's no way 3-6 Mafia didn't win.
I saw they kind of got
Bone
into
Thugs
it.
has a nice catalog themselves, though.
Yeah, that's totally different. 3-6 Mafia was them dudes.
Yeah, they was, but they got a Grammy and all that good stuff, but still. Bone Thugs is
Boom, boom, boom,
They more of a. I look at 3-6 more of a club banger. I would think Bone Thugs kind of got a bigger.
Bone Thugs has a song with Biggie and Pop.
That's what I'm saying. I would think their
I didn't know
catalog is
that.
bigger.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Well, who won?
Man, it was hard to say.
I mean, they don't have a winner? How they going to battle? There's no winner.
Because I guess the viewers, it's you the judge.
Did they not get into it on the stage?
They did.
That's what I thought. I heard that.
Busy Bone.
I forgot about Busy Bones. 108 left to go in this one. Now he's talking about random stuff. These kids have no idea who Bone Thugs and Harmony is. I guarantee their mama was singing first of the month.
Facts.
They did a song with both Hockey and Biggie, and they Easy is one who brought them out. So they kind of got a.
Sometimes I'll go wake my kids up and be like, wake up, wake up. Wake up. Nice pass. Wow. Couldn't finish.
Oh, block. Jeez, that was cold.
But at this point, I'm pulling up everywhere.
Absolutely.
I'm pulling up everywhere.
Because you're selfish, Don.
I'm pulling up.
So what do you think? Gilmer's win the state championship? They got, what, Melissa next week, or Salina?
They have Solana. That's going to be a good one.
Yes, I believe their nemesis, which is the Big Red Sea, since they got outed, I believe that opened up the lane, but Gilmer take it out this year.
I will say with China Springs, I mean to cut you off, but with China Springs running game, if China Springs get through, because Pleasant Grove has some success running the ball against them. Not saying they didn't finish, but they did run the ball 20 to 20s pretty well against them.
So I'm going to go upstate championship week. I'm going to cover all classifications, Wednesday to Sunday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. All right, that's going to be it. 49-71. John Paul with the big win. We are going to stop this stream, and we'll be right back here shortly with Lancaster versus Legacy. Don't